We really put you on the spot
I
here.
just remember.
What do you remember?
I remember you saying like you were having some plumbing issues.
That's accurate.
Yeah, some plumbing issues, and I was just sitting there for ages. Why did I waste dates on you? Why did I make space for you? It's no easy task to do. Trying to make me forget you. Don't think that I can forget you. Each night I will wait. I hear radio silence for days. So now I'm just confused. 'Cause your actions, they speak louder, and I can't take it anymore. Why did I waste nights on you? Spend all of my time with you. It's no easy task to do. Trying to make me forget you. Don't think that I can forget you. You won't be a toxic ex. Just the amount of time we speak gets less and less. You've still got me confused. 'Cause you're texting me at 12 a.m. asking if we should go out again. Why did I waste dates on you? Why did I make space for you? It's no easy task to do. Trying to make me forget you. Don't think that I can forget you. There's just no getting over you.
Hello and welcome to the Beardfire Podcast here today. Our very special guest this day, I've already said day once. This day is Hannah Kinsella, or buskybops, as she's also known. Am I allowed to call you Hannah Kinsella?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You just look at me like...
We haven't just doxed you.
Yeah. No.
Okay, great. Okay, so yes. Also, have I pronounced that right?
Yes, you have. Yeah.
So do some people say Kinsella?
No, yeah, you got it right. Kinsella. Yeah.
It's the quick one.
Yes.
In and out. Done and dusted.
You don't have time for that.
No,
long
No,
pronunciation.
never.
So the first time... That's a very squeaky chair. I just realized.
It is. It'll
is
provide
really-
some ambience.
Yeah.
Ambient sounds.
It never squeaks when you want it to, though. That's the problem.
No.
That's
I
the curse.
saw, yeah.
Did you see
I saw. And you were like, oh, it's not squeaking now.
Yeah, that was a classic moment.
Yeah.
Well, you know, at the end of the season, at the
Oh,
end
we're gonna
of
do a
Christmas,
clip
we'll just
show?
do like the clips, like all the funniest
Yeah, it's like
bloopery
the
bits.
last episode. We'll just like piss everyone off and make a clip show where it's just like we don't have a real episode. It's just all the best bits from the.
Oh, I'd love to watch that. That's great. We've had some
Yeah.
very funny moments, and we're going to have so many funny moments here today.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And there's the squeak chair.
Every time I move, it's going to squeak, yeah.
Give the guest
I
the
know.
comedy squeaky chair. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
We'll put some oil on it or something later.
Yeah.
So anyway, you know, God, okay, tell us, when was...
The
'cause when was the time you came in and did the radio show?
The radio. Oh, oh my God, that was like lockdown.
Was that during
Yeah,
lockdown,
we did
was it?
that over
Oh,
Zoom.
wow.
And then we came in.
No, but there was a real one. Remember?
Yeah, we
surely
came
you're still
in-
traumatized from the
No.
real one.
No, she's just blanked it out of the
Yeah.
memory.
We're going. I don't know
The
how much-
trauma block us out. No.
I will tell you. I'll tell you something funny. No, but when was?
That was I think that was 2020. I think it was like August or something.
Okay.
I think
So
it was
remember,
around then.
Man, that was a nightmare. So I remember you came in and we were having some. This was in the old studio.
The old studio, yeah.
The plumbing here is but
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss plumbing. That's
Delicious plumbing.
Oh. Yeah, but back in the old place. Do you want to describe what happened?
Oh yeah, let's
what was
hear
your
it from point of view.
experience? We really put you on the spot
I
here.
just remember.
What do you remember?
I remember you saying like you were having some plumbing issues.
That's accurate.
Yeah, some plumbing issues, and I was just sitting there for ages.
I think it was 2 hours, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I remember your mom and dad came back to pick you up,
and I was like,
we were
I'm
like,
not
we have
ready.
not started yet, so give us another hour.
Yeah, and you were like, I'm sorry, there's already that smell. And I was like, that's okay, and you lit the candle.
I was about to talk about the candles. I put about 5 candles around.
They did virtually nothing at that point.
I tell you what.
Trying to ward off evil spirits.
So yeah, we had Hannah in to do a radio show, and the toilets stopped working.
Yeah.
And we got a plumber in. And
Yes.
the entire
building.
The entire building.
Was
So it wasn't
screwed.
us, okay?
No.
But the problem was
We weren't
were on
the ones flushing socks down the toilet.
They did find
They
socks.
did find socks
Oh.
down.
Someone was flushing socks.
Okay, that is gross.
So I guess they ran out,
Yeah.
looked around, looked at their socks,
Had a genius idea.
and someone cleaned themselves with a sock and put it down the toilet.
Oh,
Sometimes you got to do things. Anyway, listen.
desperate times. Yeah.
Very desperate measures.
Yeah.
So my idea was that he'd be gone.
Yeah.
I thought, this
Yeah.
makes sense. Hannah's in it. It was like 2 o'clock or 12 or something. I'll get the
We
plumber
had
in at
him
like
around.
9
I think it was
o'clock
at
or
least
something.
2 hours
He was
before
already
the
there.
session.
He was already there for a couple of hours, and they were
Okay, okay.
shooting like jets of water through the entire system, which just made the whole place absolutely reek. And you poor thing, you were just sitting there like.
You were like, do you want tea? I was like, oh, okay.
Oh my God, tea would not have helped that situation.
No.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, and he was then the plumber. He was traipsing through the place, and oh man, it was a
It was
nightmare.
funny though.
But we got
And
it
for
done.
some reason you came back.
I
I
did
know.
get back.
Do you know what the
Why?
funniest thing? We keep laughing about this because I remember you headed off,
Yeah.
at the end of the session, and I was like, well, we'll never see her again. and then miraculously you ran back.
Yeah.
Because you wanted a selfie.
You didn't
And
get
we
a
were like,
picture.
wow.
Yeah.
We must have done something right.
Yeah, we didn't get a picture.
Oh my God.
I have that picture though. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I
Oh,
do.
we should put that into send it to me. I'll put it
We'll
in the
get the
edit.
picture. in the
Okay,
edit.
With
okay.
that context behind it, it's gonna have like
People
an entire
know that
new
we
meaning.
just sat in a stinky room.
That
for 3
1,000-yard
hours.
stare on your face.
Oh my God! But that's called rock and roll.
Is it?
Dunno.
I think it's called plumbing. That's
called
a different
plop and roll.
occupation.
That's very different. So anyway, we're here
Okay,
now.
moving on.
Does the place smell better?
It smells a lot better. No, actually.
No.
I'm messing. It
worse.
does.
So I
It does.
miss the aroma of
Yeah.
those early days.
Yeah. No more
But yeah, so we did. We got through that.
Yeah.
And yeah, you played some great music on our shows, which was great, and that's how we were
Thank you.
introduced to you and your songwriting. Since then, you've gone on to continue to busk, build up your presence on social media, putting out your videos all the time. You used to do a lot of lives as well. Do you still do lives?
I did a lot like during lockdown and stuff, but I don't really do them as much anymore. It's mainly kind of just busking because school got a bit more busy and everything, and then I feel like people weren't doing lives as much then. But I post videos on like YouTube. Well, not actually YouTube as much anymore, but Instagram and TikTok. Yeah,
You
yeah.
do reels and stuff. Oh, TikTok, yeah.
Yeah,
Still behind on
yeah.
TikTok. But how's TikTok working out
I
for you?
like TikTok, yeah. It kind of depends on like the video and how well it does, you know
It's a bit
what I
random,
mean?
isn't it? Like
Yeah,
sometimes
sometimes you just get really lucky and then sometimes, yeah.
Have you had any luck with kind of any of the artists that you've like covered and things like that, ever seeing any of them or sharing or anything like that? Because that's one of those things that you're always just like,
Yeah, no, not really.
damn it,
No.
artists, what
No.
the hell?
No, well, not on TikTok. Like one of them has like 150k views. Like that
Nice.
was like my most successful one on TikTok. But
And what was that?
It was This Is the Life, Amy McDonald's.
Oh, that's a great song.
Yeah, really good. But no, Ed Sheeran did share. That was really cool. But that's not on TikTok. Yeah, no.
I was covering all
Sorry,
social media.
I thought you meant just TikTok. No,
I thought you meant just TikTok. No,
Sorry.
celebrities
No.
tweet about me all the time.
Yeah. Barack
no,
Obama
no.
shared my song the other day, but I thought you meant TikTok.
I thought you
A
meant
cover
TikTok.
of a Barack Obama song.
Sorry. Do continue. Hannah.
No, but Ed Sheeran did repost a video on Twitter. That was huge.
Okay,
yeah.
that's
No, I
amazing. Yeah.
couldn't get over that. That was really big. Like, I remember it was my uncle's birthday party. We were just over in his house, and I came out to the car, and someone messaged me, and they were like, "Did you see Ed Sheeran reposted your video?" And I was like, it was someone random. Like, I didn't know who they were.
Oh, wow.
So
Right.
yeah. I was kind of like, oh no, I don't think this is real. Like, and then I did check Twitter, and there was the video. I was like, that is insane.
What song was it?
Visiting Hours. Yeah, it was like, really big.
Yeah. No, that's lovely. And all of a sudden, your uncle's birthday wasn't the most interesting thing that happened that day.
No, I got out of the
Sorry,
car and I ran back in. I was like, Rayo.
And everyone's about to do the candles and the birthday cake and stuff, and they all gather around you and say, "Oh,
Yeah.
he's there, sad with his little hat on."
I stole the spotlight. Yeah.
Stole the spotlight.
Yeah.
Uncle Bops.
Uncle Bob.
That's the thing. Some people the other day.
People wait.
People think Bops
What's
is
your
your
uncle's
name.
name?
No, his name is Rayo.
Rayo Bops.
Rayo Bops. No, but someone in college, they passed me the other day and they were like, "Hi, buskybops." I was like, because sometimes my friends would say that as a joke and stuff, but it was the first time someone actually called me buskybops. It was so strange.
That's a good sign. It means it's
yeah,
working.
yeah.
It's good to have a cool little alter ego. Okay, here's a question, right?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so let's say you got signed by a big record company, or you ended up doing a tour, a support tour of America with Ed Sheeran or something, just something ridiculously big and cool, right?
Okay.
What are you called? What would you call yourself at that point? Would you go with Busky Bops?
No.
Street name.
No, with buskybops? No, I don't think so. No,
Busky Bops.
because that was just for my Instagram. Originally I was only gonna
So
have
it's not
that
really
as
a
my
stage
Instagram.
name. It's just kind
Yeah,
of
it was
The
just,
artist formerly known as Busky Bops.
Yeah, that's.
Well, what would you be then? Hannah K or what?
I'd probably be Hannah Kinsella because
it's a cool name.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it was originally gonna be just busking videos that I posted on that
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
So then it was busky and bops tunes, you know what I mean?
I get it.
You get it. Okay, that's good. Okay.
I really look like someone who needs to explain to me.
Sometimes people are like, well, how did you come up with the name
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all?
yeah.
But no, I'd probably go as Hannah Kinsella. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, because I was thinking at one point, I was like, will I change my Instagram name? But I was like, I don't think I can at this point.
No, it's cool to have that thing, and you do see it with some artists. I mean, isn't Ed Sheeran Teddy's photos or something?
Yeah.
So if that, it didn't seem to do him any harm.
Yeah.
So you're now in college,
In BIM, yeah.
all grown up, going to college. When did you start? Just in September, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The end of September.
So you haven't been there that long.
No, but I do like it so far.
It's good. All
Yeah,
good, yeah.
very good, yeah.
So yeah, we were talking a bit about this before we went on camera. Songwriting.
Songwriting is my stream, yes.
What's a stream?
It's the area that you study because there's songwriting and then there's people in vocals or guitar or drums and bass.
Okay, and is there subcategories to these? Modules or something?
Yeah, there's modules. So there's 6 different modules that I study.
Okay.
So I do songwriting. I might forget some of these. So songwriting, business. Then I have my pre-production, my live workshop, live arrangement workshop, and.
You're too short of 6, by the way.
I'm too short. Okay.
Okay. I feel like we're on a quiz show.
Styles analysis.
Okay,
and,
styles analysis and.
And
Oh, I think you actually mentioned it before, but I've forgotten it too.
music theory.
Music theory.
Everyone forgets about music
Everyone,
theory.
who needs music theory? Overrated.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, but it's okay. I really like it. So
And how many days are you in there?
I'm in 3 days. So I'm in Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays.
And Wednesdays, what do you do on Wednesdays?
I busk on Wednesdays.
You busk on Wednesdays. What are your times usually?
Usually I kind of like the morning time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you deal with the insane weather in Ireland?
That's the thing. When it's really rainy, I can't go.
No.
No.
What about just the cold weather as we're coming into
The
Christmas and
cold
stuff
weather.
like that?
See, like I feel like this winter actually hasn't been like as
so
cold.
far, so good,
yeah,
yeah.
so
It's been
far.
alright so far.
Yeah.
I think, didn't they say on the news it's going to be like,
Hottest winter ever?
no, like really cold and
I
snowing
hope
and stuff?
not. I hope. Listen, man, there's got to be some benefits to global warming.
You can,
doesn't
well, at least you could build like a snowman next to you and give him a ukulele as well, and then have like,
it? Oh, you
True
can build
outlet
an igloo.
snowman.
They're warm inside.
yes, there we go,
I've read.
busking in an igloo.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know if
Something
the
else.
busking laws cover igloos.
Yeah, you have to get an extra addendum to your license.
It's another €80 to have an igloo.
So do you like, because you obviously primarily busk with the ukulele.
Yes.
Okay. Do you ever busk on piano?
No, I sometimes like perform with like a keyboard.
Okay.
But no, I don't have my own keyboard yet. So
Is
Right,
that because a ukulele's a lot easier to carry
it's
than a piano?
especially on like the bus, because sometimes you get on
Yeah.
and like there's like 2 buggies already there, and I'm like, where's
Yeah.
space for my trolley and
It's
everything?
like, what about my baby?
yeah, my
yeah.
baby ukulele.
That's what it's like when I bring my double bass on.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like, just lines of babies and prams. It's like, not today.
Not today,
There's
ladies.
a double bass where
Get
you're
off,
supposed to
please.
Yeah, please
be. Get
leave.
used to a kid. Life's hard.
Life's tough. Yeah, life's full of double basses in your way. But cause yeah, and in terms of like, how many years have you been busking?
Since I was like 3 years. Since I was 15, yeah.
Okay.
But
and-
like COVID as well.
Yeah, it
kind of
was
interrupted
tough.
that a
Yeah,
little
you
bit.
can either like
interruption.
take away or add a year for that.
Yeah,
Whatever you want.
yeah.
Yeah. So with the but with, say, it's coming up now to Christmas and stuff like this, and this will air, probably this Monday coming up. Have you? Because I know like people tend to turn up around Christmas. You get your Bonos and
Dermot Kennedy.
He was there yesterday.
Yeah.
Were you involved in that at all?
No, I wasn't involved. I still went to see him, obviously, but it was so cool.
The Bewley's thing.
Like he was like on the balcony bit.
Mm-hmm.
And Grafton Street was just like packed. It was so cool. And like anytime he would stop and get people to sing, it was just so nice hearing so many people there. Like everyone to get their flashlights and everything. So it was so cool.
And so did he do some performing on Grafton Street?
No, not on
Yeah.
Grafton Street, but like
But he did, like, that's part of his origin story, isn't it? Didn't
he
did
was a
busking?
busker, when he was younger.
And it was for a new record.
Doesn't
he have a new album or something?
his new album. Yeah.
So that was part of the kind of the PR, the launch around that. And was it known about, or did he kind of surprise
So
people?
he like put a thing up on his story, and like I think it was the morning of. He was like, Dublin, watch out, like at like 5:45 or something. And he had a pop-up shop in Grafton Street anyway, selling his merch.
Right. Okay.
And was like also in Golden Discs that morning in Stephen's
That's right,
Green.
yeah.
So like we were all kind of like, I think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna
I feel
do
like
it.
if anyone else tweets, watch out, Dublin, they'll just be like,
bomb scare.
Yeah, the bomb squad
Watch
will show
out,
up to your
Dublin.
house.
Okay, I hope it was
Grafton
that. I hope it
Street.
was like word for word. I don't know. It was something like that.
I'm
maybe.
coming for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't quote me on it, but it was something like that.
Okay. Something maybe not quite as threatening. But it's Dermot Kennedy, what's he going to do?
Yeah,
He's going to sing at you. Be grand. But yeah, so coming into the Christmas period there, were you involved, or were you around for any of those kind of sing-alongs and stuff in the previous years around Dublin, or were they kind of a bit subdued because of COVID as well? The Christmassy sing-songs?
Oh, we did do one before, like me and Zoe was part of it, and like Sam and Kyla.
Yeah.
We did it like, I think it was New Year's and stuff. So yeah, just last
All
year.
podcast veterans.
Yeah,
they've all been here.
That's true.
Yeah, they've literally all been on the podcast.
We did that around New Year's time, and I've done like duets with other people. But like the big busks, I haven't been part of them. I've been in on Christmas Eve and just did like sets myself.
Nice.
Which were so nice because like my family and all came in then,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
lovely. Yeah.
So what's your plan for this year? Is there you gonna
This
try and get
Christmas
involved in that
Eve,
kind of stuff?
yeah, I'm gonna try be
Bono,
in
she's
Christmas
coming
Eve.
for you.
Yeah, watch out.
Like, watch out. Dermot
Watch out.
Kennedy. Watch out, Bono.
Watch out, Bono.
Oh, Definitely.
But yeah, so you're gonna keep your kind of your calendar free there to
definitely.
You know, it's you're part of that scene, and you know, you're one of the buskers that everyone thinks of when they think of the Grafton Street buskers. You know, so it's great to be part of that. And going ahead, what's the plans for the next little while?
Well, continue obviously with college and do more
studying.
performing. Yeah,
but it's all music stuff. Like, you can't complain.
Yeah,
It's all the stuff you
exactly.
need.
Just music, like for the rest of it, I think.
Heck yeah.
And then obviously like recording. Yeah.
Gotta get those songs, man. I can't wait to hear these really fleshed out and have a lot of fun with them.
I'm like I'm writing like at least like one new song a week, trying to like explore different genres and everything like that, and hopefully get to perform a lot more.
Yeah, great. Sounds absolutely good.
Well, it's great if you're putting out singles to have that kind of variety as well. They're not all just the same thing.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I've noticed like some of them do sound very similar, and I'm like, oh no, you know.
Just release them a couple of months apart.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You don't need to overthink it, because you know, you don't need to have completely different songs every time, and you don't need to do the same thing every time. But like a bit of both is great, because for people who like a certain type of song, it's good to have a couple of those, and then, you know.
Yeah.
And a lot can be done, you know, production wise.
Oh yeah.
In the studio. So if you because you might have a couple of songs that if you play them, and this would be the case for any artist really. If they're played on an acoustic guitar and vocal, or a ukulele and vocal, or piano and vocal, or whatever, they might have a similar feel. But you could take one in an R&B direction in the studio. You could take one in a folk direction. Do you know what I mean? Just by the use of the instrumentation that you back it with, and the types of, you know, harmonies and stuff you put on it, and vocalization. So
and how many vibra slaps you put in?
all the vibra. We need to get a vibra slap.
We actually do. That's got to be like top priority.
We need a cowbell and a vibra slap.
A cowbell.
Yeah. We actually do need a cowbell.
We
legitimately
We've
need
been
a
asked
cowbell.
twice this week if we have a cowbell.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Very
God.
important. So how did it take us this long to not
I
have a
don't
cowbell?
know.
Anyway.
It should be the
We've had
first thing you
cowbell.
buy.
Christmas wish list.
Dear Santa,
Cowbell.
one cowbell.
Dear Claus.
No, 2. You gotta have one each.
Yeah.
We could slap our cowbells on each other.
Yeah. Why did you say that?
I don't know. She said we could have one each. That's her fault.
Oh my God.
No, listen. I'm sure it'd make an interesting sound if 2 cowbells connected.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Anyway.
Well, that's what happens if cows are like spooked in the night and they run into each other, and then you just hear this cacophony
Now
of.
this is a song.
It sounds like
She's trying to stop it. She's like, if maybe I squeak it up, they'll stop.
No, but it sounds like the intro to Killing in the Name.
Duk, duk, duk. Oh, that's the sound of 2 cowbells clacking, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the sound of 2 cows crashing into each other.
So yeah, I'm blaming you completely for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Right, how do we segue off the cowbell connection?
What?
All right, so, right. Okay, so, all right, yeah. You, bah. So the way where, so at the start of the show, we were all treated to a lovely rendition of one of your songs. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
So it's called Forget You, and I wrote it about a month ago, and then I got to perform it with college.
Nice.
And it was about someone that, I guess, like a situationship thing.
Yeah. I know what that is.
And then, and then like it just kind of suddenly ended out of nowhere.
Was ghosting involved?
A little bit, like kind of,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, look, it's relatable and it's
it's
Hey, you
real.
got a song out of it at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
I did.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Make a lot of money and the other person doesn't get any royalties whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
No way. But listen, thank you so much for popping in on the Beardfire Podcast.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. Had the absolute crack. We cannot wait, to see what the future brings. It's so cool already, having met you, a few years ago, to just see you kind of go from strength to strength and continue and have those experiences like, the Ed Sheeran thing and just, watching you develop your songwriting and all of that and just sticking with it and just as a performer and everything, you've just evolved so much. So it's really cool to see it.
Thank
so
you.
just keep at it, and just tell everyone where to find your stuff online.
So my social medias are all buskybops on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube.
Yeah, and if you do look up Hannah Kinsella,
Yes.
you will also find me.
You'll also find me, yeah.
I've done that. That sounded terrible.
Why does everything sound menacing on this podcast?
I don't know. The Menace cast.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
That's a great note to end it on.
I think we're done.
Thank you so much, Hannah.
Thanks for coming on the
Thanks
show.
for having
Thanks
me.
for watching this mess,
Thanks.
people.
Cheers.